Hey guys, it's Heidi with the 365 day challenge, day 13. I said that I was going to try the Today in History thing this weekend, and I'm going to do that in a couple minutes. I also said I was going to use quotes of the day because I know a lot of people on like YouTube, they use questions of the day or they'll answer questions from other people and stuff like that, but we're going to do quotes of the day because that seems fun. Um, But we're going to start with the Today in History stuff, just to get it out of the way. Let's start with 1927. January 13th, 1927, a woman takes a seat on the New York Stock Exchange, breaking the all-male tradition. If you know anything about the 20s, like we are learning in school, you would know that that was the time when women started like taking charge of a lot of stuff. I guess, it was more or less because they were sick and tired of doing all the housework and all that, but that was one of the things that happened. In 1999, these dates are going to just bounce back and forth, whatever. Michael Jordan announced his second retirement from the NBA, only to unretire in 2001. Gotta get it back together, guys. In 1942, Henry Ford patented the plastic car, making cars lighter by like 30% instead of using the materials that they were using beforehand. Now they're using plastic and junk. It said on the website that in 1794, Washington added 2 stars to the flag because 2 more colonies, or what we would call states now, joined. So that happened. And it also said that in 1966, Johnson appoints first African American cabinet member. That's like presidential stuff. And then the last thing that I have for like the Today in History thing was in the crime category, because if you know me, I like reading about stuff like that. But it was about one of like my favorite like prisons to read about because I don't know, it just gets my attention. But it was about a prisoner who tried to escape from Alcatraz. I love reading about Alcatraz, guys. His name was Doc Barker, or Arthur Barker is his real name. And prison guard killed him for trying to escape, obviously. But my question was, like, okay, you're gonna escape a prison, but, you know, that would be normal if it was on, like, mainland. Alcatraz is an island. There's only, like, one really documented escape that we don't even know if it was an actual escape from there, so, and that was, I believe his name's Frank Morris. But, yeah, how would you escape a prison that's on an island? I mean, you can't, like, swim to mainland. That's, like, miles and miles away. Unless you have, like, a boat coming in for you, which is pretty well thought out if you think you're going to successfully escape a prison that big. But, that is it for Today in History. If you liked that, if you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed the factual stuff that was said, let me know, and I'll probably do it again. And even if you don't let me know, I'll probably do it again. The quote of the day that I had chosen was... Chosen? That doesn't sound right. Oh well. It is... The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. And that was said by Helen Keller. Speaking of which, have you guys ever been on, like, Helen Keller, like, the Twitter account, where they're making, like, inappropriate, remarks about, like, Helen Keller and her, like, situation? Like, they're not remarks about her. They're, like, her point of view on things, and so, like, I think it's, like, messed up, but I think they're funny. So if you ever, like, have the time, just go on, like, the Helen Keller Twitter account, because if you want a good laugh, that's pretty much where people go. With that being said, I'm not going to tell you about my day because it was boring. Sat around doing homework all day that I was supposed to do yesterday because I told you I was going to do it yesterday. But I will see you guys tomorrow for day 14. We made it pretty far, right, like this far, guys. So I'm going to try and keep it up. I don't know because not many people watch this. Only like 14 people watch it. So let's promote this kind of stuff. Advertise. But I will see you guys tomorrow.